I found President Trump's speech to be very confused. He won't be able to withdraw immediately from the Paris Agreement. That will take 4 years. He won't be able to renegotiate the agreement because there are 145 other countries which have already ratified it. But what I think will happen is that the United States may try and revise its pledge for national action, which is not a legally binding commitment, and that will be the renegotiation that President Trump described. And in effect, if that can happen, the United States will not end up withdrawing from the Paris Agreement. I think this is a further sign that the United States is drawing back from some of its responsibilities, particularly on climate change, which had been a major feature of President Obama's administration. But I hope that there are enough people and organizations inside the United States which will continue to show leadership. And indeed, following President Trump's announcement, many states, cities and companies came out strongly saying that they remain firmly committed to implementing the Paris Agreement, no matter what President Trump says. The United States leadership in recent years has been important on climate change, but President Trump doesn't seem to understand that this is about economics as well. And many other countries are going down the route of cutting emissions because they can see the development of clean energy is an economic opportunity, one that will create jobs and growth. That's why a lot of countries will be filling in the gap that the US is going to leave. President Trump's speech, unfortunately, was full of references to bogus information about the economics of climate change. He didn't talk about the science, but I think he's going to come under real pressure now from people who really do know about this issue, for him to start basing his policies on evidence and not on ideology. The Paris Agreement remains a landmark statement by the world that it will take the action necessary to avoid dangerous climate change. We will have to see how long the United States decides to be outside that action, but I don't think that they can ignore it, and other countries have already shown that they are going to push on with their action.